Coaches and players, welcome back to Coach Nate Hartman on YouTube. Make sure to check out my site at coachnatehartman.com for additional player development breakdowns, also for additional offensive breakdowns. I have something today I think you guys are going to like from Kawhi Leonard, particularly his mid range game. He is phenomenal in the mid range. I think sometimes we forget with some of the load management stuff how good Kawhi really is. Two-time finals champ or two-time finals MVP, once with the Spurs, once with the Raptors, and hopefully is healthy this year and ready to go so we get more Kawhi Leonard. But let's take a look at how good he is in the mid-range. Rejects the screen. I work with this on our guys with our guys at Benedictine. We attack the elbow and then escape to the corner. That's why. Here, let's just check out some of this footwork. He's always pivoting. Spot stops and hits a shot. Here he is, shot fake. He's got a little shimmy rip. He's so strong that he gets in there and takes bumps. Here it is again. Rip through, bump. Basketball is very simple. Kawhi keeps the game fairly simple, which I love about him. That's probably my favorite aspect of his game. He plays with pace in the sense of he can get to a spot. He's strong. He can take a bump. He's constantly pivoting, constantly shot faking, and is so good at scoring the basketball. Spin, I mean, to catch that on the move, spin baseline, under control, and to hit a jump shot is really, really good. Here we go again. He is so good in this post up spot down here. I mean, this is like, and I'm not comparing him to Michael Jordan. I'm not comparing him to Kobe Bryant. I'm just saying from where they catch the ball in this spot in the post, where they can operate here and be a scorer is very similar. Very simple. Again, just 3 dribbles, step through move. I was just talking to one of my guards about the step through. I had a guard a couple years ago at the high school level, a little bit undersized. Used a step through move, became an all-state player, helped us win a state championship, played at the NAI level. I've talking to some guards on our current squad, same thing. Not quite as big, but if you can utilize a step through move, you are going to be incredibly lethal on the offensive end. Here he is again in this post spot. Rip, spin, left hand, score. Downhill, boom, right into a shot. Here he is again. Catch. He faces up. He's patient. He's scanning. Rip. Here he is on the other side of the floor. 2 dribbles. Fadeaway jumper. Again, game is simple. Doesn't have to be that complicated. Kawhi is incredibly efficient. Does a good job here changing direction. Uses the screen. Gets to the other side of the floor. Loves hitting shots from the elbow. Here's another elbow jumper. In a drop coverage in today's NBA, when you're playing a drop, that is a spot for Kawhi to really look good. Faces up, rises up, hits the shot. Two dribbles between the legs, pull up, another score. I mean, how efficient is he? He is just so efficient with the basketball. Shot fake, gets a defender up in the air, little step through. Regains his balance. And if he didn't get injured in the playoff series against the Suns last year, that could have potentially been a different series. He was really playing well in that series early on. By himself at the nail, that's a very high percentage shot. Again, they get him another catch at the nail. Here we go again. Couple possessions of him scoring from the same spot on the floor. If you notice him in the post, he scored a lot at the elbows and he scored a lot in that short corner. He also shoots the ball well from 3. There's a spot up in the corner. Shot ready. He doesn't get quite as low as somebody like we're looking at Klay Thompson or somebody like Donovan Mitchell. But look at how strong his base is. Toes are pointed to the rim. Shoulder length apart. Hips are down. Back is straight. Chin is up. He shoots with a little more arms, which is what I do as well, which is maybe why I can relate to him a little bit, but just being so strong, he still dominates his approach. 2 feet are planting, driving into the ground on that catch, which gives him the base to be able to shoot, plant, up. There's very little wasted movement in Kawhi Leonard's game. Step back. Really tough shot. Here we go between the legs. Another step back, but again, look at his base. Looks very similar. His knees are bent a little bit more on this shot because it is a step back. Gives him some more lift on that ball. He's got 2 defenders running at him. He relocates to 3, spot up, same shot every single time. Ball's going to come back to him on a kick. Boom, dominates his approach, a little dip to create some momentum. The ball is dipping down when his knees are dipping down. Then as he creates that upward momentum, he's pushing off the balls of his feet through his knees, through his hips, and finishes high. Again, we might forget Kawhi Leonard is a scorer. He can defend, potentially one of the best defenders in the league when healthy, especially a couple years ago as he was, in San Antonio or even in Toronto. And his offensive game has just blossomed. The longer he's been in the league, he's become a much better shooter. Of course, we already looked at the mid-range, and then here he is doing it from 3 as well. Honestly, one of my favorite players to watch. One of the more underrated guys, I think. Again, injuries have plagued him a little bit, which has slowed down some things, but when he is healthy, he is as much fun to watch as anybody in the league. There are no dribble, just jab. Gets his defender off with a jab. Pump fake, jab, right into a shot. Here we go again. Dominate. His feet are down. Plants his feet. Strong base. Eyes and chin are locked in on that rim right now. There's no hesitation. Now let's take a look at some of his at the rim scores. Of course, being a 3-level scorer, here comes a great cut. Very strong, which is a huge factor for him at the rim. He can use his strength. Got away with a little walk there. He's running in the open floor, athletic to get up and finish at the rim. Of course, little jab, bump. That's simple again. Jab, creates some contact, takes a bump, finishes with a high quality finish. He'll slow down those steps as he gets closer to the rim. That's something that Luka does really well as well. Get to the rim, take longer, slower steps. Throw off the timing of the defense a little bit. Also get your body under control. Hope you guys enjoyed this Kawhi Leonard breakdown. Again, I think he's one of the more underrated NBA superstars in the league. I think he's somebody that we got to pay attention to this year, as long as his health permits. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Nate Hartman _. Follow me on Instagram at Nate Hartman _. Send me a screenshot that you watched the video, that you're subscribed to the channel. Send it to me on Twitter through a direct message. And I have a workout for you guys that I think you guys will like. I've been sending it out to some other users on my channel. I've received some great feedback on it. Some guys are utilizing it and getting better. So shoot me a screenshot that you watched the video, that you subscribe to the channel. Send it to me on Twitter at Nate Hartman _, and I'll send you guys a free workout. Appreciate the support.